The rain poured down over the deserted town of Blackwood. Streets were silent, but silence in Blackwood was never normal. It was heavy, suffocating, like the town itself was hiding something. Arhan, a 22-year-old journalism student, arrived with a notebook in hand. He had heard about the unsolved murder of a girl named Elena, a local who had been brutally killed 2 years ago. Her case was cold, but whispers said her spirit still haunted the very alleys she once walked. Inside the old inn, the owner leaned closer when Arhan mentioned Elena. Innkeeper whispering, "Boy, some truths are buried for a reason. Leave before you wake, or should stay asleep." But Arhan was stubborn. That night, he visited the abandoned house where Elena once lived. The windows were broken, curtains shredded, and faint claw marks dragged across the wooden door. He stepped inside, flashlight trembling in his hand. The walls were scribbled with symbols he couldn't recognize. Then he heard it, a faint humming. A girl's voice, Elena's voice echoing faintly. "Find me." Before he does, the flashlight flickered, and suddenly a shadow darted past the corridor. His breath froze. He chased the sound into Elena's old bedroom. On the wall, scratched into the plaster, were the words, "He watches. He knows." Behind him, the door slammed shut. The room turned ice cold. The mirror cracked, and in the shards, he saw her reflection, Elena, pale, blood on her dress, pointing at him. Elena whispered, "Help me, or you'll be next." Arhan stumbled back, dropping his notebook. The reflection shattered, and darkness swallowed the room. To be continued, Part 2. The Dark Revelation. Arhan woke up on the cold floor, disoriented. His notebook lay open, pages flipping on their own as if guided by invisible hands. Words began etching themselves across the page. "The killer lives. Beware. The one with no face." Terrified but determined, A dug deeper. He learned from old police files that Elena had been investigating a secret cult before her. Death occult rumored to worship shadows and summon unholy powers. That night, he returned to the house with a recorder. As midnight struck, whispers filled the air. A shadow stretched unnaturally across the wall. Taller, monstrous, faceless, shadow hissing. "Leave, or join her in silence." Arhan's recorder crackled, capturing distorted screams. His flashlight revealed bloody handprints crawling up the ceiling. Drifting down, he felt something cold grip his shoulder, but when he turned, nothing was there. Suddenly, Elena appeared again. Her ghostly form clearer this time. Tears streamed from her hollow eyes. "Elena. It was not a stranger. It was someone I trusted." Arhan pieced it together. The cult wasna. Who's the myth? Someone in Blackwood had silenced her to protect their secret. As he tried to leave, the faceless shadow blocked the doorway, whispering her name over and over. The ground cracked, black smoke rising. Arhan raised his recorder. Arhan shouting, "Tell me who killed you." The ghost of Elena screamed. The walls bled crimson, and suddenly the shadow shrieked back in agony. The house shook violently, throwing Arhan outside into the mud. When he looked back, the house was still, silent again. But his recorder, still playing, carried Elena's final whisper. "He's still here, watching you." The screen fades to black.